-21 in Canada? Oh man. Yeah. I think over the weekend it was like -21. I say I think because I never go outside. I love musical theater in Chicago Med, so Colin is like, yes, absolutely. What's the real hospital of Chicago Med? So we film on set. I'm at the film studios right now, but the real hospital, like where we usually film outside, is Rush University, or sometimes we use McCormick Place outside. But yeah, Canada, oh my goodness, it's freezing. But yeah, sometimes people think that we shoot on a real hospital, but we are on set in a big warehouse. Hey from Arkansas. Hello, Arkansas. Thank you so much for joining me. You're born in Chicago. Wait, did I see that it was -49? Oh man, -49. I thought it was cold in Chicago. Am I in the crossover? Yes, I'm in the crossover. So if you follow One Chicago on Instagram, there's a couple of behind the scenes photos of us, and I'm in it. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, in Celsius. Oh, okay. All right, got it. I was like -49. I couldn't. Yeah, it's supposed to be 55 degrees next week. A good thing because I have surgery. Yes, very good. I was born in the Philippines, and then I was raised on Guam, and then I grew up in California. So this cold weather I never go outside when it's cold. Yeah, I'm in the crossover. I'm really excited for you to watch it. So it's Fire first, and then Med, and then PD. So 3 hours, and there's going to be so many things going on. It's very exciting. I can't say much. Yeah, cold is not for me. No. It's got Pacific Islander blood. It's not good for me. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's my very first crossover because in my first season 5, it got ruined by the pandemic. So we had to finish early, and then we just never had a crossover. So this is my very first crossover, hopefully the first of many. Why are you an actress in Chicago Med, not in PD or Fire? So there are 3 different shows. When I was auditioning, I have auditioned for all of them. I was almost a guest firefighter, but I'm glad I didn't, because then the very first time I auditioned for Med, I booked the show, and I've been on it ever since. I'm actually filming my 70th episode today, which is crazy, 70 episodes. And so that's not usually the case, so it's nice to be able to work on the show for so long and for so steadily. Thank you so much, Mika. Yeah, congrats. Thank you so much. I'm thrilled to be here. Oh, hi, Donnie. I love you. Oh, I love you, Donnie. Cheryl, tell Steven Weber. Oh, Steven was here yesterday. I don't think he's here today. Hold on, let me check my sides. I don't think he's here today. Otherwise, I would take you to go meet him or see him. Is he here? Or is this yesterday? Oh, no, this is old side. Yeah, I don't know if he's here today. But I will tell him next time. He's a really good friend of mine. He's so sweet. He's been my crush too. I used to have a huge crush on him when he was on Wings. Do you remember that show? I was on the tiny island of Guam, and all I could watch was cable shows. And so USA Network had Wings, and I always watched it. And now I get to work with him, so it's crazy. Thank you so much for all the congrats. Yeah, it's freezing everywhere. I just saw that there's snow in Atlanta or New Orleans. Yeah, this weather is crazy. One of my favorite characters. Oh, thank you so much, Em. That's so nice. Yeah, sometimes I just sneak in a little bit here and there, and then sometimes I get fun things to do. But is everybody liking our new season? I think it's probably my favorite season that I've ever worked. I'm biased, of course, but it's really good. I love the stories, and I like that we've been being able to do more fun stuff and like lighthearted stuff. So I can't wait for you all to keep seeing what's coming, because it's going to be really good. Yes. You know what? Jesse is getting really great storylines, but I think they all are. I really love the stuff they're doing with Luke's character. I love kind of the slow reveal of Darren's character, who is my favorite. Come on, you can't make me pick. My favorite character or my favorite coworker? I guess the answer is the same, all of them. But, of course, everybody gets closer to more, like, some people than others. But Jesse and I are really, really close. Ashley, who plays Dr. Howard, and I have a lot in common, so we're really close. Stuff with the cliffhanger in the elevator. Yeah, it is. Have you had a favorite scene? Yeah, I have a couple. When Maggie and Ben got married and we were in the bowling alley, that was fun. That was my very first season, because then we got to dress up and we got to get out of our scrubs. I also really loved our Halloween episode this season. They put me in a short wig, and I was Darren's character from his TV show, and that was so fun. I never thought I could pull off short hair, but that changed my mind. I rocked it. And my jawline was really great. Yeah, the Hollywood episode was so great. Please do more lives more often. I'll try. Sometimes we're busy on set. Like yesterday I was here and I didn't even get a chance I brought a book. I didn't even get a chance to read it. But I have some downtime in my trailer, so I'll hop on. But I will try to do more. Yeah, the costume was so good. Somebody thought I was Johnny Tsunami, like just a random, background. I think it was a background person. Because if you don't know, the storyline, you didn't know who I was, but it was so funny. Chicago Med is my favorite. Mine too. Don't tell anybody. Oh, thanks, Amber. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think, what's great about our set is that all of our series regulars and everybody on the show, it's a good set. We don't have any divas, we don't have any drama, and it's just nice. Like, everybody who comes and works with us, they're always like, this set is so nice. And so I think that's something we're all really proud of. Yeah. Hey Poppy. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna stay on for a couple more minutes. If you have any more questions about the show or about me, I'd be happy to answer them. I'm just gonna come in and I will try to do more lives. But I wrap this episode today, so I'm probably not gonna be back for a while. For a few days at least. Not Ash's Nunu. Said Ash's Nunu joined the live. Sorry, I'm randomly on TikTok at random times, and sometimes the things that I watch, I'm like, what is happening? And Ashley Trevino has been, I don't watch her, I don't follow her, but all the recaps, I'm like, what's happening? You inspired me to keep on wanting to act. Have you got any tips for script learning? Yeah, absolutely. I didn't go to school for acting until I was almost 30 years old. I never thought that it could be a real career, as the eldest daughter of a Filipino American first generation. I always thought I had to get a good job, be a real nurse or be a doctor. So I never thought the arts was a real profession. And so when I finally realized that I could do it as a real profession, I was almost 30 years old. So I'm a firm believer in it's never too late to follow your dreams. As for script learning, I think what I try to remember and what's very important is knowing what comes before your lines, what the other person's lines are, just so you are reacting and you're not just reciting, if that makes sense. And then to actual memorize, I do something called the initial method. So it's if the sentence is Dr. Manning, we need you, right? Then I'll take D for doctor, M WNY, and I'll just write it in my script. So I'll write the whole line, then I'll write the initials. And then when I look at it, it's like, I just see initials and I go, oh, Dr. Manning, we need you. So that's a little tip that I do when I have a lot of lines, especially when it's not very helpful when I have a lot of numbers, like, BP 46/64, stuff like that. But it's helpful to kind of remember what comes next after. What's your opinion on the shooting situation in Chicago? Is it safe? Yes, absolutely. Super safe. For one, we're on a closed set. You have to have security to get in and out of our film studio. And, we're spoiled, though, because we're always inside. PD and fire, usually more outside. So I can't speak on, those. But I feel very safe here. We have security around. And I think Chicago, sometimes gets a bad rap. And it's beautiful. My best friends from California visited for the first time this summer. And they were like, everybody is so nice here. And I forget that the Midwest people are really, really great. What do you think about the weather in Chicago? I was just telling people earlier that I forget how much I hate winter in Chicago until it's winter in Chicago, because spring, summer, fall, Chicago is so beautiful. And then January and February, when the outside hurts my face, I forget. And I actually have to take vitamin D supplements during the wintertime because I never go outside. I hate the cold. I hate the cold so much. It has been miserable. What is the best time to visit Chicago? Everybody comes during the summertime, and it's beautiful. It's also hot. It gets humid here. I would recommend September, October, because then sometimes it's really nice out still. But then the leaves start to turn and it's beautiful, and there's a little crisp air, and everybody's still out and about, and it's lovely. So downtown Chicago, and then you can go into the suburbs and visit pumpkin patches, apple picking. I really love it. There's a lot of activities to do. You're one of my favorite actors in Chicago. Thank you so much. Is it Isla or Isla? Thank you so much. I'm just happy to do what I love to do. That makes me super grateful. I'm wrapping my 70th episode today, so I'm very grateful for it. What else? I'm currently studying for kinesiology on bones and muscles. Wow. Yeah. I always, we have some real nurses sometimes that work with us, and I'm always like, okay, you got to help me. It's going to make my Filipino mother proud of me, so it looks like I'm actually a real life nurse. Make my mother proud. What's the best part of being an actor? My favorite part is being able to kind of put your interpretation on different characters and tell different stories. In one project, you can be a detective, and the next one you can be a criminal, and kind of putting on, that the personality of it and exemplifying it and telling stories is really important to me. So that's my favorite thing. 70 is crazy. I remember number one. Yes, Donnie on here is one of my very best friends, and he has been, so I also direct theater. So I cast him in my musical that directed Spring Awakening. So he's an amazing actor. I love you, Donnie. They took the show off Netflix. Yeah, I know, because they all want us to get Peacock. I have Peacock. I used to watch it on Netflix too. Do you know if Dominic is leaving and you love Sophia? He's gone. He's not here anymore. But he's all the way through season 9, and I miss Dom very much. He was my big brother. Sophia was very, very sweet too, but she's not here anymore either. What time is it? Let's see. Just make sure I'm not missing my call or anything. It's on Prime in Canada. I love Dom. Yes, Dom is so sweet. Dom is the best. I have to go visit him soon. Let's catch up. Prime in Amazon Prime in Canada. Yeah. I'm an artist, so I appreciate anyone who has a creative job. Absolutely. I think, it's hard to be an artist because for the most part, sometimes it's not sustainable to be able to be creative. Like, I think the way our world is set up, it's easy, not easy, but it's recommended that you get a job that's, STEM or practical or blue collar. And I think creativity and art, while it's beautiful and everybody loves it, it doesn't usually pay the bills, right? And so what I've think about though is I've kind of revisited this idea of an American dream, where you get paid to do what you love, but it's like you have to do what you need to do in order to do what you love. And that's how I feel. If you love it, then you got to figure out how to do it no matter what. People roll their eyes when I say I'm an artist. I hope you roll your eyes back. Luke is like the new Colin on the show. What does that mean? Is he like what does that mean? In terms of character or in terms of like type? I don't know. Interesting. What am I going to do afterwards? After the show, hopefully we get renewed like Grey's Anatomy and we're just on forever and Trini gets to be on forever. But after I wrap, it's probably going to be late because I'm in the last scene, and so I'll probably go home. I started sourdough again, so I'm going to maybe go bake bread. Hi, Tin. How are you? Oh, so good. Thank you. Oh my gosh, we have to catch up. Hi, Pris. Renewals forever and syndication. We haven't gotten syndication. I know Fire has syndication PD, but Med needs to go in syndication somewhere so I can Trini can just be on TV perpetually. And it's so great. I love my job and I love being able to be on for so often. I think, again, as an artist, stability and consistency is something that it's hard to come by. But also, I would love to book a series regular job or a movie one day. So you never know. My manager's in LA, so I go back and forth. Yeah, Grace as well. I need Nurse Trini for many more seasons. Please tell Dick Wolf that. Email him, okay? Let him know. Mr. Wolf, we love Nurse Trini. She's great. I watched more ER than I did Grey's. I think Grey's Anatomy, I don't know. I think after the first season, I stopped watching. Do you like living in Chicago? I love living in Chicago. I grew up in the Bay Area, California, and California is just a very different pace. And there's something about Chicago that's very grounding and anchoring. And it's nice to be able to, hold on, someone's knocking on my trailer. Hold on. Hi, Mads.
Ready for her.
Okay, I'm coming. Yeah, so I have to go rehearse. But yeah, Chicago is great. I highly recommend. And let me know if you want me to do more lives. And I will, maybe on set, if I can get away with it. Just say hello to see who I'm working with today. But anyway, thank you for hanging with me, and I will see you soon. Bye.